Okay, first off, I really want to say something here. Um, I never had in mind of making video that has to talk about anime. Hey, what's up, beautiful people? How you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Esther Obiora. Thank you so much for tuning in this video. Okay, today, guys, we'll be talking on anger management. Okay, first off, I really want to say something here. Um, I never had in mind of making video that has to talk about anger management, but something pushed me to. Few days ago, I received a call from someone who was asking me, how do I deal with anger issues? I tend to get angry too much, and it has really caused some lot of problems for me. So for him, I'm referring to him. So, and then I gave out some tips that I personally have been using ever since, which has actually helped, which has been helping me so far. So yeah, I just want to share it here because I guess there's so many people out there and going through things like this and actually wanting to get a kind of information, tips on how to reduce their anger issues. Okay, stay tuned. In this video I am going to take you through on tips and how you can deal with your anger issues, or how you can manage your anger. Getting angry is normal. Okay, it's a natural thing. It's something that everybody does. There is nobody on this earth who doesn't get angry. So but is one thing to get angry and is a whole other thing to control it. Most time anger spoils a lot of things for us. When you don't know how to manage your anger, it causes a lot of damage at the end of the day. And guess what? When you're angry and you're doing the things you're doing at that point, you don't even know what is going to result to. But after a few minutes, anger doesn't take that much. So after a few minutes, when you come back to yourself, your right self, and then you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done this, I shouldn't have done this. And at the end of the day, you end up regretting your actions. So to avoid regretting actions, stay tuned as I take you through this whole tip of mine. Okay, first thing you need to do when you get angry, this is from my own personal experience, or how this is what I usually do when I get angry. Okay, first thing is I do not talk. Okay, when the other partner is talking and all of that, and it's already triggering my anger, I just have to keep quiet. And when it gets much, I breathe in. Okay, you take a deep breath. Take a deep breath for like a minute, as long as you can take it, as long as you can hold in your breath. You take it in and then breathe out later. You do that like 3 or 4 times. Okay, after that you find out that you're kind of a bit calm, but not really to that extent of not even feeling whatever is happening there. Okay, but this is one thing you should do. Then if there is water around you, I would say you should take water. When you get angry and there is water around you, you can take water. Take a walk. Yes, take a walk. When you have done this, or while while you're doing that, take a walk. Okay, to avoid, human beings and human beings, they will always want to trigger, even if you're trying to, quench the whole anger thing, and they will always want to, get you talking and reacting to what they are saying. So I would advise you leave that place. Yes, leave the scene at where the whole thing is happening. Leave there and just take a walk. Okay, leave there to avoid saying something that you later regret, or taking actions that you later regret. Just take a walk, right? So then when you take a walk, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't let out your own opinion concerning the issue if it's needed. But if it's not needed, just take a walk and forget about the whole thing. But if your own opinion is needed, just take a walk, and after on, when everything is calm, then you can walk back to the person, just to avoid having grudges for that person. Walk back to the person and let out your own opinion. Okay, before you go back to that person to let out your opinion, I would advise you see things from the other perspective. Okay, see things, weigh the things, know how the other person feels about that, and then you know how to sort things out. Then at this point, you go communicate with that person to avoid having grudges. Okay, and when you're letting out your opinion, and we all are human being, the other person is going to be trying to say something to favor them, as the case may be. If it's going to result to arguments, which is certainly going to trigger either of you to anger, just keep quiet, just let the whole issue die. Okay, yes, that is it. Accept the situation, like accept the whole thing as it is. Just let it die. And what you're going to do at this point, after you've let the whole thing go, accepting the situation, accepting things as it is, okay, at this point you're going to learn something from what happened, and next time you would know how to go with situations like that. So while you've let things go, choose to forgive. Okay, we all are human beings and it's quite difficult to forgive, but for the sake of peace and health, you need to forgive. So that is it for this video. If you enjoy watching this video, or if you learned anything from what I've just said, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Share this video as well to help others who has anger issues or are learning. Okay, if you have another tip, if you have a tip that you use or anything that you know that helps, please leave it in the comment section. All right, yeah, thank you so much for staying tuned to the end of this video. See you in my next one.